17253. Thank you, Jay.
But no, I just remember, like, waking up and just, like, still feeling the burn and going, I'm okay.
Yeah, so
I was very calm about the whole thing.
So she's currently on the floor. I'm not calm.
I'm fine. I'm like, this is, like, an everyday thing.
And I'm just like, holy shit. Alright, she said she's fine, and I believe her that she's fine because I know that this is something that happens to her. She's used to it, but it was just kind of...
Scary.
It's scary, and also...
Because, like, my eyes roll into the back of my head. Like, it's not a good time for anyone.
And also, I wasn't thinking about it at the moment because I had just woken up and I had just gotten up, but I was still kind of there. I was still kind of up there.
Up there.
You think? Yeah, I was not calm. So, and also to kind of paint a picture of this place a little bit more, bedroom, just picture a square, and picture a hallway going straight across to the bathroom, and halfway through that hallway on the right side is a door to the kitchen and the rest of the place. But specifically the kitchen. So, I get her, we lie down, we just sit there for a while, make sure she's feeling okay. I don't let her get up until she can get up on her own.
Yeah.
Like, until she can get up on her own, we're not moving.
Yeah.
So
we sat there for a good
little while, not long even. Yeah. And she gets up,
I bounce back
goes to bed.
fast.
I'm like, cool, awesome, great. We can just go to bed now. We can just go to bed now and call it a night.
Except like, it's 7 a.m.
Yeah. And I'm like, but first, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, chill out,
I'm
take
back
a few
in bed,
deep breaths. Yeah. My heart's freaking out. And so I go into the bathroom, I'm doing my thing, and while I'm... I have to kind of explain this part. While I'm standing there, while I'm, like, currently going to the bathroom, I'm like, oh, something's, like, not cool right now.
Oh, no.
I feel kind of... I'm feeling kind of lightheaded. I'm feeling like my heart's gonna, break a hole into the next apartment. And it was kind of like the come down of the adrenaline. And, basically was not okay. So I'm like...
I'm in bed vibing.
So, I know we have a lot of guys in the chat. I had to cut the stream. And I had to click end stream on Streamlabs. And, I was like, I just need to sit down. I sat down on the floor for a while. And then I was like, okay, I just have to get up. The bed is right there. The bed is right goddamn there. Get up, wash my hands, and I go to open the door, and as I'm, like, kind of walking toward there, I'm like, a little flashback to when we first got to the Airbnb. When I get to an Airbnb, I look around. And I looked around, and, like, I literally knew what their hot water heater was set on. Like, I look around. So, I was like, there's one thing that I did not see, that I made a note in my head that I did not see in this place. And I don't think this is what is happening, but I did not see a carbon monoxide meter in this place. And obviously this was a high thought. Like, there's no reason to think that this is the cause of this, but what's going on in my head is, hey, I don't think this is the situation right now, but if this were the situation, and considering the fact that I've never felt this way, I've never had this feeling, especially from something like this, I've had plenty of edibles before, considering the fact that I've never felt this way before, it would be a really goddamn stupid way to die from carbon monoxide poisoning.
Because it happens.
It happens. It totally happens.
Different countries have different regulations. Not every place needs them.
Could totally happen. And keep in mind, also, I know where all of the stuff is. I know that the kitchen is right to my left. I know that all of the boiler room stuff is directly behind a wall to my right. Because I looked through the place. So I'm like, if something like this was going to happen, this is where the worst of it would happen.
Right where I'm standing, right fucking now.
Right fucking now. And that's what's going through my mind as I'm more messed up than I thought I was. So I opened the bathroom door, and what I remember, here's my memory of it, and you might want to explain yours after. Is yeah, no big deal. So I open the door, and I see mostly darkness, and I see the silhouette of the bed, and the silhouette of you, like, almost sitting up. Mm-hmm. And I go, Casey, kind of quietly, and a little louder, like, Casey, and she's like, what? And, like, all I could say was carbon monoxide, which is making me panic now. Like, it's,
yeah, no, it's scary.
It's super, like, but in my head,
but you just feel so dumb knowing that it was just a fucking brownie.
And in my head, I was thinking so clearly, where I was like, it's the brownie, but I need to know it's not this. Mm-hmm. I need to know it's not this, and my only way of communicating this right now, my well-being has deteriorated enough that the only way I could convey this right now is by saying carbon monoxide. Mm-hmm. The Joe 7.
Yeah, no, we were basically saying Joe 7 to each other.
So I say that, and
then I want my dying words to be Joe 7, by the way.
Oh my god. So I say that, and then I blink, and then I'm in the kitchen on the floor. Mm-hmm. And I'm in the kitchen on the floor, covered in sweat, no idea what's going on. Is there anything from your perspective you want to explain to that?
So, yeah, you came out of the bathroom. It took a couple Caseys to, like, get me up. And I was like, what? Like, you think I haven't been through enough? What do you want? Like, and he's, like, walking toward me very slowly. Again, walking toward the bed. And
I don't remember taking one step out of the bathroom.
So, you ended up in the kitchen. So yeah. You did.
Yep.
And he's never fainted before. Mm-hmm. So, he went down pretty hard. He fell backwards and into a door, which then swung against the wall really hard. And we never checked. I remember telling you that on the way home. We never checked to see if he made a dent in the wall.
Probably did.
Because it was an Airbnb, but they never reached out to us. So
at all. There is a fully blank space between me saying her name and me waking up in the kitchen.
Yeah, and that happens. So he went down hard. He went down backwards and then kind of flopped over.
What is that, Jim?
Ugh.
What is that?
Oh, that's you trying to leave the bathroom.
Oh my god.
It's terrifying.
The doorknobs.
But, like, also, I know exactly which doorknob it is.
Yeah, same.
You know? So he went down hard, and he kind of, like, flopped over onto, like, his like, side/stomach.
Yeah.
And he kind of, like, looked up, and he said, like, open the front door.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. Why? And then, like, I remember, like, a good, like, 7 seconds went by. I was like, any reason why? And he said carbon monoxide again, and I was like, okay.
And I feel so dumb in hindsight.
Yeah.
Because I know that it wasn't it, but I was just like, I just need this I just need this checked off.
Yeah.
That we know that, because I've never felt that way before.
Yeah. And I had like a moment of, like you said, like the adrenaline when you went down, and I went to go check on you, and once I was like, I kind of realized, I was like, okay, literally what just happened to me is happening to you.
Yeah.
And to me,
and
that was like...
you're used to it.
Yeah, I'm a little more used to it. So I was like, okay, he's just a little fucked up in the head. And then, like, I kind of, like... You know, like, started, like, kind of, like, going back to sleep a little bit. And I was like, wait, no. We gotta get up. We gotta get up now.
Yeah.
And I went and I opened the front door. And I stuck my head outside. I went...
I appreciate it.
I feel no different. And I was like, okay, the front door's open. And then we... just went and we laid on the couch, which was right in front of the front door, and he was like, let's just go hang out here by the fresh air, like,
at the very least, I just need fresh air. Like,
yeah. And we, like, kind of, like, dragged each other to the couch, and we were hanging out there, turned Friends back on. And we realized in, like, a couple minutes that we were just really stupid. It's not carbon monoxide, it's just fucking brownie. And,
exactly.
And it was, like, our last, like, full day there, so we were like, okay, let's try to do something.
Yeah, it was day 3, we were leaving the morning of day 4.
Yeah, and we were 8-hour drive away from home, so it was like we were leaving like as early as we can the next day, and still not getting home until night. And
we went back to sleep. Eventually.
We went back to sleep. We like kind of like took turns sleeping. I think you went to sleep more than I did. I stayed up most of the day.
True.